Creating a strong connection with women involves making them feel familiar and comfortable around you. There are several strategies to achieve this, but one of the most effective is the art of giving compliments. Complimenting someone naturally boosts their self-esteem and leaves a lasting impression. When you're out and about, notice the small details. For example, if you see a woman wearing jewelry, compliment her on it. Women put a lot of thought into their jewelry choices, just as they do with their outfits. By acknowledging these personal touches, you become memorable. Now, this might take some practice. Your first attempts might not be perfect, but keep at it. With time, you'll master this skill faster than you think. Remember, building familiarity is a surefire way to make her enjoy your presence. The second key strategy is finding the right topics to talk about. Once you've scored a date, it's crucial to choose your conversation topics wisely. Stick to subjects you both agree on during your first date. Avoid contentious topics that might lead to disagreements. Also, refrain from trying to impress her with wild tales or acting like you're the most innovative or influential person around. This isn't a competition to make her feel inferior. Instead, keep it genuine and relevant to create a fantastic impression. Next, let's talk about giving gifts, which is especially important when you're just getting to know someone. Start by understanding your limits and selecting appropriate gifts. For instance, if you've just met a woman and she's agreed to go on a date with you, a simple bouquet of flowers can work wonders. It's not only acceptable but also highly romantic and appreciated. Don't go overboard with extravagant gifts. These might make her feel obligated to reciprocate, which you don't want. Instead, aim to impress her with your care and respect, making her evening wonderful. Building comfort and familiarity. The power of compliments. One of the quickest ways to build a connection with someone is through genuine compliments. When you notice and appreciate the little details about a woman's appearance or choices, you show that you are attentive and considerate. Compliments should be specific and sincere. Instead of a generic, "You look nice," try something like, "I love how that necklace brings out the color of your eyes." This not only makes her feel good, but also demonstrates your ability to observe and appreciate the nuances of her style. Tip: practice giving compliments to people in your everyday life. The more you do it, the more natural it will feel when you're around women you're interested in. Engaging in meaningful conversations. Once you've established a positive first impression with compliments, the next step is to engage in meaningful conversations. This means finding common ground and topics that both of you enjoy discussing. On a first date, steer clear of controversial topics that might lead to disagreement. Instead, focus on shared interests or lighthearted subjects. For instance, if you both enjoy a particular type of music, dive into a discussion about your favorite bands, concerts you've attended, or new music discoveries. Shared experiences create a sense of bonding and make the conversation enjoyable for both parties. Tip: before the date, think about a few topics you can bring up. Having a mental list of conversation starters can help ease any nerves and keep the conversation flowing smoothly. The art of gift giving. When it comes to gifts, it's important to strike the right balance. Early in a relationship, thoughtful but modest gifts are the way to go. A small gesture like a bouquet of flowers or a book by her favorite author can show that you care without overwhelming her. The key is to choose something that reflects her interests and personality. Tip: pay attention to the things she mentions in conversation. If she talks about a favorite hobby or a book she's been wanting to read, these are great clues for thoughtful gifts. Confidence and resilience. Building familiarity and making someone feel comfortable around you also involves displaying confidence. Confidence is attractive because it signals that you are secure in who you are. This doesn't mean being arrogant or boastful. Instead, it's about being comfortable in your own skin and showing genuine interest in getting to know her. It's also important to be resilient. Not every interaction will go perfectly, and that's okay. If things don't go as planned, learn from the experience and move forward. Confidence grows with each interaction, so keep practicing and stay positive. Tip: work on building your self-confidence outside of dating. Pursue hobbies and activities that you enjoy and that make you feel good about yourself. This confidence will naturally carry over into your interactions with women. Maintaining the connection. Once you've built an initial connection, maintaining it is key. Regular communication, thoughtful gestures, and continued shared experiences will keep the relationship growing. Show genuine interest in her life, listen actively, and be there for her when she needs support. Building a strong, familiar bond takes time, but the effort is well worth it. Final thoughts. Creating familiarity and making a woman feel comfortable around you is a blend of attentiveness, meaningful interaction, thoughtful gestures, and confidence. By practicing these skills, you'll not only become more attractive, but also build deeper, more meaningful connections. Remember, the goal is to create a genuine bond where both of you feel valued and appreciated. If you found these tips helpful, let us know in the comments with a 100%, and stay tuned for more insightful content.